Mike Legg violated every rule.
I don't believe I saw what I think I just saw.
He had great hockey hands.
The Wizard, everything he did on the ice was magic.
I see the Wright brothers taking off for the first time. It's that.
Did I see what I just saw? Was that legal?
I was just in disbelief.
I think they opened up Pandora's box.
This iconic goal certainly changed everything.
I've been a Burnaby fireman for 17 years. I love the camaraderie of the fire department and giving back to the people and helping.
Actually, I think I met Mike's dad first, playing just a little pickup hockey we used to play every couple times a week. And then out came Mike a couple weeks later, and just watching this guy dazzle out there on the ice, just deking around everybody.
Let's go.
He ended up playing 7 years of pro hockey, won in the Finnish elite division, and he was probably the most popular player on the team everywhere he went.
Airing out a little bit.
I think hockey was everything to Mike. He just loved on the ice. He loved it.
We all knew who he was and what he was famous for. You never would have known, you know, he was the guy that scored the famous goal, the Michigan goal.
And welcome back to Mud Ice Arena here at East Lansing, Michigan.
Going in to 96, we were expected to win. We were the favorites.
By the mid-90s, we thought we should be winning a national championship.
This is a game you can't lose. It's single elimination hockey in the NCAA. It's brutal. They're playing up at Mud Ice Arena. They're playing a very good Minnesota team.
During the warm-up, one of the players from Michigan had tried to do this goal.
In warm-up, I would go over and ask him, if I do this, I'm going to show you something. If I do this, can you watch me, and would this be a goal?
He would fool around with the puck, and then he would practice picking it up. He'd just do it after, when the players were just fooling around on their own after practice.
Coach Berenson asked me, is that legal? Yes, it's legal, it's legal. And so he looked at me and he's like, why don't you do it in a game?
Steers it out of trouble. Less than a minute now. Tremendous goal!
Minnesota Gophers came out flying. They're peppering us.
The red light is on. The red light is on.
Not only is Minnesota winning 2-1, they're out shooting Michigan to this point 13-3. I'm sorry, that's an ass kicking.
LaFleur drags him down.
And next thing you know, as soon as he reached down, I think we all knew it was coming.
I'm in a familiar position, and I go down, pick it up.
Nothing called, and Michigan still scrambling. It's a goal. Michigan finally somehow got it in the net to tie the game.
Place goes absolutely bananas. Our bench is probably louder than our fans because they know what I just did.
Watch this. Oh, he just reaches around and stuffs it in the top. Put it in. Unbelievable. That was an unbelievable goal by Mike Legg.
My mouth was open. I was like, no way.
And God bless the refs, boom, boom, emphatically. That's a gutsy call at that moment. Boom, boom, not hesitation, it's a goal.
Mike Legg provided something new. He had the jam, he had the moxie, which we couldn't believe.
And watch the Minnesota players. They're ashen, they're ghosts. That goal, that split second, changed everything.
Looney will wrap it around, and Michigan is going to win.
Never played lacrosse before.
Never? I have. I still can't do this.
Actually, Billy Armstrong from Western Michigan, I played with him in the summer. He taught me how to do that.
The fact that Mike immediately gave, me the credit for starting it, and that's where he learned it.
Here's Armstrong, tries to tuck it, and he did!
Tip of the hat to Mike for being a great kid.
We played Colorado College for the national championship.
And the Wolverines have won the national championship!
We'd finally silenced all our critics and give Red his first national championship, and the program's first in 32 years.
There are a lot of parts about this that are hard to explain. The hardest for me to explain is how 10 years, 15, 20 years after this happens, why is it not happening in a game?
The Michigan disappears. I don't know. Maybe because And then still is the mid-90s where hockey's like, hey, there's no place for this.
Svechnikov down low, lifts the puck up, scores!
I'm Andrei Svechnikov. Didn't realize in that moment that I did it, like, you know? Even after the game, I'm like, it's just a goal. Come on, guys. Like, everyone would come to me and then they're like, it's the first goal in the NHL. Like, you gotta be so excited.
I was actually watching it at my desk and jaws dropped that it actually happened. It was like, oh my God, they did it. They actually did it. And then we were like, I'll see you at work tomorrow. We've got work to do.
Svechnikov pulled off the move in the NHL and put it in, and they decided to put me in the game, which was a little bit mind-blowing to me.
Trevor Zegras, Anaheim Ducks. Growing up, I was very drawn to like SportsCenter top 10 or the top 25 goals, and so I was always more drawn to the cool, flashy plays.
Connor Bedard, I play for the Chicago Blackhawks.
No chance at all for the Blues netminders. Connor Bedard, wow.
You see the Michigan goal. I couldn't do what he did tonight.
You know, I remember kind of seeing Svechnikov do it the first time in the show, and I thought it was pretty sweet and creative for sure.
It was the first week we came back home after COVID. I just did this one awesome clean routine, 8-second video, posted it. And I just remember waking up the next morning. It had like 14 million views on my TikTok, just getting shared by everybody. Working off the Michigan move and just sort of incorporating my own ideas and abilities into this trick shot environment, which we took to social media and just really started to blow up.
It's almost as if Mike Legg started like a musical genre. You know, like there's always like the first rapper or the first heavy metal band.
The magic of Trevor Zegras. Forsberg, Ken Johnson. That's his first Michigan.
Mike Legg created a thing that led to Zach Bell, that led this phenomenon that happens in every practice rink across this continent.
I was just scrolling through YouTube and I saw a Michigan player and I was like, oh, this looks cool.
In the Maha State Championship, the 2012's Maximilian Strauch.
And it's just leaked through on all levels. So now all the kids want to do is have fun and do these skilled moves, even if they're, you know, the elite of the elite.
Jack Trupiano, 10 years old, the Michigan, oh my goodness.
I learned it from my sister Kelly. She was trying it because she saw it on NHL.
Wherever we go, the one thing that I hear every time I step onto the ice is a little kid in the crowd telling me to do a Michigan that night.
I cannot recall in any other sport at any time a move so unlike everything else that had happened that everyone just stopped and said, we've never seen that before. And it changed the game.